Though impacted by a lackluster Chinese market in 2023, Kempinski Hotels beat its pre-pandemic performance on several parameters and expects to go beyond 2019 peaks across the entire world in 2024. Rene Nijhof, Chairman of Board of Directors of Kempinski Hotels, tells India Outbound. He adds that India is a key focus market and that Kempinski is keen to develop the market by setting up a Kempinski hotel in India in order to create greater brand awareness, and which in turn would help generate traffic from India for its properties overseas.
A couple of highlights. I think for us the biggest highlight was the change in shareholding. We acquired the shares of the Kingdom of Thailand. It's all now the Kingdom of Bahrain. And I think one of the biggest highlights for me was the two properties that we took over here in Dubai, officially operated 1st of January 2024, but all the work was done in 2023. Another highlight was we signed a couple of beautiful residences, especially in this part of the world, Jeddah, Marina Dubai, and not yet to announce, but in 2023 we worked on a couple of partnerships that can bring Kempinski to the next level. It was a recovery year of COVID, of course, as per everyone. The positive trend was in some parts of the world, Europe, Middle East, we beating our ADRs compared to before COVID. Are we there yet? I would say not yet, but it's promising. And we see also a huge demand coming back Southeast Asia. As you might know, we are depending a lot on the Chinese business. We have 25% of our portfolios in China, and China is still struggling a little bit. So we hope it comes back in 24. If we talk about Mexico, it's of course the US. If you talk about Middle East and Africa, even from India, the outbound from India is super important for us. And not only for here, but in our hotels in Bangkok. We have two beautiful properties in Bangkok. The Indian business is getting more important for us, and then normally Chinese was a focus. A lot of hotels adapted to the Chinese culture. That means we have buffet, breakfast, Chinese items. So Chinese market was very important. But due to COVID, it shifted a little bit. And now India is taking over. I want a hotel in India. That is the wish, to get a hotel in India, because then you attract a lot more people. And in the past, Kempinski was in India. Unfortunately, we are not there anymore. We're looking in opportunities to get a hotel there. Indian business, the biggest population, and this is so important for us. Some hotels have great relationships with business, outbound business from India. Some hotels are also doing the especially well-known weddings from India. Very, very important. But I think for us it's key in the next 2-3 years to have a property in India. That will help us to convert more business from India. So that is theoretically the aim for the management that's coming on board, to get hotels there. A joint venture we do in the US. We're going to do an expansion in the US. We're going to soon announce it. We're just discussing the terms and conditions. This will be then a developer who will help us to grow the Kempinski brand in the US. We do the same for Saudi Arabia. Due to the fact the team is not that big, we cannot handle the full world. So we need to somehow outsource some of the duties. Everybody talks about sustainability and the goals are very high. But the fact is that the cost for sustainability is almost 70% more as your normal cost. So you need to do it gradually, step by step. And I think Kempinski is in a really good way for meeting those goals, but it takes time.